Hey, listen, as you get in here, please, if you can hear me clearly, hit the like button. Don't have a lot of time. Very, very busy. Got a lot of work I need to get done here tonight. We burning the midnight oil. So if you can hear me, please go ahead. I want to go ahead and fix this problem right now because I'm the only person that's qualified to do it. I'm the only person that has the heart to actually fix this problem. Okay. Because what's going to happen is your leaders are going to sit there and they're going to throw all kinds of ideas up against the wall, and all of it's going to be bullshit. Okay. And so right here at Andrew's podcast. I won't get credit for it, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I won't get credit for this, but you know what I mean. Just know that we got it documented here, and I'm not really doing it for the credit. Okay, I just you know what I mean. I got the balls to say it. Nobody else is gonna have the balls to say it. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's get as many people in as possible, and we can go ahead and solve this vape problem that is apparently taking over Andrew's hive and all over the state of South Carolina. It's not just exclusive to Andrew's hive. This is happening all over the state. So again, hit the like button, get in here, make sure you register to vote. You know what I mean? I always do that whole thing. Make sure you register to vote. Don't wait for some politician to come try to tell you what to do with your right to vote. I need you guys to go ahead and get in here real fast and hit the like button. Somebody, please. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Okay? It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It ain't gonna run your water bill up. I can guarantee you that little bit right there. So while y'all figure out where the like button at, give me a few minutes there. Hey, I'll wait, and we can then I can get into this. Again, I got the damn answers. I got the answers. Okay. That's why you're tuning in right here, because you know I got the answers. So do that for me. And give me a second. Let me take up this hoodie because it's hot. All right, and we're back. So again, get in here, and I got the answer. I got the answer as to why the vapes have become a problem, and I got the solution to the problem. Okay. One of the things that's probably that I was one of the fixes that can happen. Okay, and so this is I'm speaking to the leaders, the people who make it possible. Okay, this is where you're gonna have to step up and actually be an advocate for the people, because apparently there's a problem. Okay, apparently there's some health risk associated with young people getting on these vapes, but then nobody's actually answering or asking or even pointing out the damn obvious. How they getting these vapes in their hand? Okay, so once you catch them with the vape in their hand, why aren't you charging the parents? Okay, because if you're finding this on the minor and you're not charging the parent, you're the fucking excuse me, you're the problem. Okay, so if your child is getting their hands on vape, you should be charged the same way as if your child got his or her hands on uh marijuana, which is not hard to get from the Indian stores at this point right here now. Okay, which leads me into my next point as to where are these vapes coming from? Who's the biggest seller of vapes in the United States? I'll wait. Okay, because when we talk about fentanyl, we know who's the biggest traffickers of fentanyl in the United States. So we cracking down on the Mexican border because of the fentanyl, right? That's what we supposedly doing because we want to save the lives of Americans. Okay, so we got this thing going on in the schools and with these young people with the vapes, and nobody know how they're getting them in their hand. It's just a problem. It's the parents' problem, right? They locking people up for the same thing that Indians have in their store. They calling it Delta. I mean, how convenient is that for you to have reefer in your store, marijuana, and all you have to do, because you got the complexion for the protection, is to simply say, no, that's not marijuana, that's THC. I mean, that's not THC, that's Delta 8 to Delta 9, and they keep promoting it as higher and higher and higher and higher, as if these Indians have it, as if the Indians weren't the one that put the bath salt on the community when people were dying from bath salt and nobody did nothing about it. If niggas was selling these vapes, they would fix the problem tomorrow. Period. So what I'm saying is, you Sled and all this, y'all got to crack down on the Indian businesses, okay? With that synthetic marijuana and the vapes. That's obviously a big seller for them, but nobody's gonna say this. And them idiots at the like, nobody is questioning how they getting their hands on them because y'all know. But these people are able to sell anything to the community. I don't even let my daughter go into these Indian gas stations because, okay, they cleaned up on the porn part of it, but they think they in India. And to the schools, to the law enforcement, if it's such a problem, when you catch the kid, lock the parent up. And I bet you start finding out where them kids getting them vapes from. Y'all act like this is a big problem. Y'all act like y'all know where the fentanyl coming from. So we're quick to say let's lock down the border, get every one of these damn Mexicans out of here because they're bringing fentanyl across the border, killing the American community. Well, the Indians are destroying the lungs of all of the youth throughout the United States, and they're able to do that with immunity. And now with Kash Patel as the director of the FBI, good luck prosecuting them on that kind of stuff. Don't they own all the poker machines in South Carolina too? I like the way our politicians act like, I mean, you see where it's coming from. You walk in the store, they got weed on the damn counter advertising it as marijuana. They wouldn't be selling it if it didn't get people high. How do they get a pass? I want to sell weed in a store too. Who is the biggest seller of vapes? And how is it that Sled goes into all these other gas stations, cracks down on ID, but you can walk in, you know what I mean? Are you young? Where they getting these vapes from? Are the parents buying them from? Again, if you catch it on them, charge the parents. It's illegal for a child to have it. They should have to answer. And I don't know how my child got it. Ain't no damn excuse. Lock the ass up. Period. Child under 18, if the child's 18 or older and got it on campus, arrest them. It's the damn rules. But you'll get people online, split, blip, 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 blip. You know what I mean? I'm talking about people in the school system, but you can't get their ass to speak out in a public meeting dealing with the school system. Get on Facebook and pontificate. The Indian stores are the problem. The Indian stores charging the highest gas, highest gas in the state in Andrews, South Carolina. That's where the vapes are coming from. Now that you know where they're coming from, the other part of that puzzle is, how is it getting into the hands of these kids? Either the parents buying it for them or they buying it for themselves. But you can harass me in a damn store for an ID when I'm obviously over 21 years old, because Sled's going to crack down on these stores. But these Indians are able to sell straight up marijuana and call it Delta. I'm gonna start selling some crack and call it cookies. Not crack, it's cookies. Don't none of y'all question that? Don't none of y'all see that going on when you go in these stores? Like these people selling weed in the damn store, right? And I mean, and the police come in there and buy a drink and sit there and talk to Abdul and no, not Abdul. Talk to they may have these American names. Talk to Rick and all these other different people as if they don't see the weed there. But you're gonna lock a nigga up right around in the car. You're gonna go through his car. You're gonna put a bond on his ass. You're gonna, and I mean, how is it illegal for the average American on the street, but these Indians can come in, set up shop, sell vapes to the kids? Because who is the biggest seller of vapes in Georgetown County? They moving in with smoke shops. And these idiots, their answer to it is to crack down on the parents. How are these kids getting this shit? I'm so damn smart to y'all dumb. But the Indians spend a lot of money when they come in town. That's the same way when the Mexican came with all that cocaine in Andrews, they spent a lot of money in town. And so the powers that be tend to turn their damn head. Oh boy. They selling marijuana in the stores, Carter Weaver. So you don't have to pull over every car in Andrews. Just pull up to any one of them Indian-owned gas stations, and you can find all the marijuana that you want. And if you sit there long enough, you'll see a kid going in there buying a damn vape. My proposal to the local drug dealers in Andrews, South Carolina: here's an opportunity for you to do some really good PR work, right? Public relations, in case you don't know what that means. There's some people struggling with their water bills. Find out who they are. Step in, be that charitable organization, and pay them off. Earn yourself a little bit of good credibility. You're going to need it. Now, unless you can turn yourself Indian in the next 24, 48 hours, then take my advice. I know it's unorthodox, but I'm the only one that's got the answer. I'm the only one that's gonna sit here on this camera and tell y'all straight up and down what y'all already know. The problem with the vapes is the Indians. Yeah, he right, but none of y'all ain't gonna say that. We gonna blame the kids. I got a lot of editing I need to do. I just solved the damn problem for you. You're welcome.